Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Stay Away Nomad and I am with a guest. It's actually a stranger to me because we just met today and we are going to film a Q&A lock edition. Would you consider your locks starter locks or baby locks?
Baby locks.
Okay, so starter lock edition again. She also is on her second set of locks, which she will explain a little more in this Q&A. But first and foremost, I will let you present yourself.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Kemcfly. I won't tell you my real name. If you know me, then you know.
Hey!
As you can see, we don't know each other for a while, but we have a really good bond with each other. And she asked me, "Oh, Kimberly, I'd like to interview you." I said, "Why?" And she said, "Because you have locks, Freeform locks. It's not the common hairstyle." I said, "Okay. I'll help you." And I like helping with knowledge and everything that I got. I'll give my best to you and to her.
So here we are. The questions are similar to my Q&A, Starter Lock Edition with me and my previous guest. But like she said, there is a twist since she is freeform, so it'll be completely different from both of our journeys. And I'm so excited to have you. Thank you. Thank you for actually agreeing to this. So let's start with the first question, which is, do you remember the specific moment you wanted locks?
Yes, I do.
What was it? Like, what were you thinking? Why?
I wanted locks because I thought it was me. When I see locks, I see me. And it was like 7 years ago. I was really young, but I was ready to do it myself. No matter what, I was gonna do it. So, by respect, I asked my parents to see if they will let me have locks. And they said, if you do locks, I will, how do we say... bannir comme...
Oh, really? Like, they would shun you?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because they don't like locks.
My mom didn't like locks either.
Locks, for them, belongs to the street.
Mm.
And
I don't think you're for the streets, though.
I don't think so, too. But since they were that upset about me, I didn't do it. I waited. And she said one thing. She said, as soon as you get out of my house, you can do whatever you want.
Mm.
So I waited like 7 years.
Wow.
And then I got an apartment. The first thing I did is locks.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so second question, what method did you use to do your locks? You can also mention your first set of locks and your second set of locks, because I don't know if you did the same thing or something different.
Yes, I did. That's a good question.
Thanks.
My first set, I didn't do it myself. I asked one of my coworkers to do it for me. She crocheted my locks. My first, she crocheted it. Then for the waitress, she did interlock.
Ooh. So basically, like, would you consider them interlocking or instant locks, your first set?
Instant interlocking.
Okay. And this time around, what did you do different?
This time it was instant lock because I wanted them to be thicker. My first set was thinner, but now I want it thicker. But I like the fact that she crocheted my locks, but I didn't like the fact that it was interlocking. Now I just let them grow whatever they want, in which direction they want to go.
Great. Okay, so next question. How old are your locks? You did mention that they're baby locks.
Mm-hmm.
So they should be fairly young.
Yes.
Do you have a lock anniversary?
I don't.
What? This is the second person that I've asked for their lock anniversary and they do not. I remember my first lock anniversary and my second lock anniversary.
I think I might have to go look on Instagram.
Okay.
But
we'll update it and put it at the bottom here.
Yeah.
For lock anniversary. So how long would you say you've had these locks?
About 3 months.
Okay. Next question. How many locks do you have?
That's a good question too.
I know. And it's important. Well, I think so. It depends how you do your set of locks. My previous guest as well. This video is not up, but when it comes up, you'll see that she also didn't know her set of locks. And I think I knew my number of locks before I even did my locks because I wanted a certain volume. So what about you? Were you thinking about it?
I was only thinking about volume. For me, my first set, I had a number in mind.
Okay. What was it?
I wanted 72 locks.
Okay.
But
okay.
I had 62.
Oh. And you didn't unravel any to make it 72?
I unraveled them all.
Wow. Yeah, it's true. You did.
Mm-hmm.
You did. And I'll ask you that later. But
now, it's a good question because I know the number not for a while.
So you counted them later, like after you did them?
I counted them last week.
Oh, and how many?
84.
84. Fifth question. What parting system did you do? So like, I'm separating this in 3 parts, but basically the first part of this question is, did you do any parting methods such as like square, triangle, diamonds, or did you free part it based on your head and your hair?
Should I do a correlation between the last set?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, the last set was a circle.
Ooh, okay.
Parting, because the last set, I like my locks to... I don't like when my scalp is showing. So I wanted them to cover and to fall like this.
I see. Yeah.
And now I didn't think about it too much, but in my locks I have instant lock and twist. So I did one row instant, one row twist.
Oh,
one row instant.
Interesting. That's super interesting. And do your twists have a specific parting, or your instant locks have a specific parting, or you did the circle again?
Pretty much square.
Okay. And my second part of this question is, do you have like a middle part, side parts, or no parts? Like, is your hair falling wherever it wants to?
My last set, I only had a middle part, which I hated.
Really?
Because my middle part was too wide.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I love my middle part because it's so
close together.
Yes.
Your dread can fall like this. Mine was falling like that.
Oh no, I want them to fall as bangs. I totally understand. That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace.
Now, what do I have? I have a middle part.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
But it's starting to disappearing, which I don't mind.
Okay.
And I have a side part.
Nice.
But a side part is not my style. I
No?
prefer no.
Not even for like a side bang or.
Maybe if I want to be fancy.
Okay.
But
okay.
Usually my everyday is no
parts. Yeah. Okay. I'm stuck with having my parts show, but my first set of locks, I did have it, even though there was parts, I did have bangs, so it ended up being no parting really, which I love. The third part of this question, last part of this question is, did you choose to have small sections, big sections? You did mention thickness. So did you purposely do different sections or similar sections?
It depends, because as you know, every hair has different type of hair on one head.
Yes.
So the back of my
hair.
The
texture. How is it?
The back is really curly.
Okay.
The middle is really
coily. Yeah.
And this part, we don't even know. Okay? So therefore, if this part is thicker, no matter how long it is, it's always going to show smaller than the back.
Yeah.
So I had to make the middle part thicker and this smaller because I know that this is gonna be thicker and this is not gonna go too much thicker because my hair is so coiled.
That'll stay what it remains. Yeah, it'll kind of coil up into locks the way it is.
The way it is, the way it started.
Yeah.
Versus this one, and this one, I don't even know what it's doing. It keeps moving because I don't really know the texture that's there.
Yeah.
So this one is the thickest because I'm not taking no chance this time.
Yeah.
This is smaller, medium, thick, and the thickest.
Yeah. I also, my hairdresser, it's funny because I did my locks in Zimbabwe, so I couldn't really explain my hair texture and all the background, but he instinctively did my hair, my sections bigger around the crown and then smaller around the middle. And my hair is thicker around the middle, so it's fine to have them smaller, while the sides, they're so thin and they thinned out on my first set of locks, so I wanted thicker sections, and the fact that he did it, thank you. Thank you. I know my hair will survive this method. Next questions. Do you like the size of your locks?
I like the size, but sometimes I don't like the shape.
Oh, okay. What is it about the shape?
Girl, I know you had afro before.
Yeah.
You know when you sleep and you wake up, your hair is like this?
Yes.
But
yeah.
with locks, it takes longer for your hair to
go back to that shape. Yes, I agree. Especially in your case, because it's free form and because you're working on thickness, you definitely have like, how can I say, you're almost close to loose hair in the sense that you have a lot of loose hair waiting to lock. So it's very malleable. While for me, I know I'm going to wake up with this being flat or having random locks like this one right now. Just going, see, wherever it wants to go. But yeah, I definitely understand that. But you like the size at least.
I really like the size. But sometimes when I feel bad, the shape is the thing that bothers me a lot. Because with freeform, you are cute by yourself. But with your hair like this, everybody's looking at you wondering, is this a hairstyle?
Yeah, that's true.
Last week, someone laughed at me at my hair in the bus.
No way.
But I find it funny because for me, it's like ignorance.
It is. Definitely.
So I laughed by myself, but that's what I'm saying. People don't know that it's freeform. So there's day that you won't look good, but it's part of the journey.
Yeah.
You have to accept looking good is in the mind.
It is, definitely.
So that's with this, I'm starting to realize that.
Wow. Okay, next question. Would you or have you dyed your locks? And if you have, what color? Or if you would like to, what color would it be?
I like that question because it showed me that you are blind.
You definitely you definitely dyed your hair. I could tell that. I could tell that your hair has like a honey brown, almost gingery. That's exactly the color I like. I love. But I could definitely tell. Would you keep it? So would you refresh your dye, or would you even change the color or go back to black? Like, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking...
and did you dye it before you did your locks or after you did your locks?
I almost forgot that, but I dyed before.
Okay.
Before my locks, but that was the first time that I ever dyed my hair. And I really like this color. But for me, I like it's either brown or dark.
Okay.
I don't like the middle. You see, this is brown, this is dark. I don't like that.
Oh, so you're thinking of refreshing?
Yes, I'm thinking about refreshing, but to a not a warmer color.
Okay, so something more reddish.
Brownish.
Okay.
And this is not dye. This is a coloration, so it gets darker.
Oh,
the color
good.
is not going away, but it gets darker.
Okay.
So
nice.
I'm thinking about doing my whole
head, your scalp.
Yes, lighter brown, so that I can see that my hair is growing. I like that. But
nice.
I really like dyeing my hair.
Okay.
Brown color.
Nice. Interesting. So you would never do. Would you think of wax paint? Like, you know those like temporary that you put and it could be like purple or pink?
I liked that, but not every day because you see there's a lot of buildup that can... I can use it for a photo shoot, but not every day. I'd rather have it permanently or...
dyed, yeah.
Just for one day.
Okay. So how long do you plan on keeping your locks?
That's a nice question.
Thanks.
Your question keeps reminding me of my goals.
That's exactly what I want. I want people to be able to share their journeys.
Because this is...
your second set.
My second set, but I always told me that my journey was going to be my mom's life. So this is a journey to get there. I'm not saying that I'm done, but I thought that as soon as I was gonna have a family, my dread would be already long. But
Yeah.
there's a process. I'm in the process of having a stable life.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the commitment to myself.
Yes.
So how long, I don't know, but the longest is the better.
Okay, okay. And who influenced you to get locks?
At first, it was YouTubers on YouTube. You see the trend. I like the way that they took care of their locks. They talked about it. I wanted to have the same relationship with my hair. I had loose natural hair, and I was like, but I liked my natural hair, but I wanted something that represents me, Asian cat, every time.
Okay.
So my first set, it was YouTube. This set, it was my imagination. I wanted to recreate something that I see.
Nice, nice that you imagined for yourself. That's really beautiful. And I'm gonna follow up this question with how many people do you know with locks?
I know 6 people.
Okay.
I don't know a lot of people, but 6.
We are a minority, even in the Black culture. Like, it's difficult to find people with locks in a way.
It's difficult. There's a lot, but they don't really. I don't really see them.
Me neither. I don't. I know. Yeah, a few people on one hand, to be honest.
I'm not saying that I would like to see more, but we should have more representation.
Definitely. And to follow up with that, with representation, do you have any lock models or lock inspos?
Yes, Lauryn Hill. I really like her locks.
She looks like her. Like, I will put my vinyl. I'm so mad that I don't have it with me, but I'll put my vinyl beside this picture. This is Lauryn Hill, and you look like her. You do look like her.
Thank you. But I really like her style, her vibe, her word that she speak.
Yes. Yeah. Is there anyone else?
I don't really see a lot of people with locks that look like mine. I'm inspired by people that look like my...
Yeah.
So, only person... There's one person on Instagram that I will send you.
Okay. I'll put her picture somewhere over here. But yeah, I would love to see that. You know, some of my lock inspos, like Nerissa Irving or Angel Locks that I mentioned in my first video, they are freeformed as well, but they started with traditional locks. So they're no longer retwisting, but it looks like what my hair looks like, you know? So it does, you do need representation in order to feel inspired.
Lauryn Hill doesn't have locks anymore.
Yeah.
So, I don't know who to look up to.
That's true. Okay, so next question is, what is your manageable length and your goal length? So what do you think, in terms of manageable, like, when do you think it'll be easy to do the styles that you want to do, or just to like roll out of bed and be like, I'm all good?
I like short or long. Okay?
Same.
Short or long.
Same.
So,
because short is manageable and long is the goal. So
yes, and this is getting long, but the unmanageable stage is the stage that you can tie the back but not the front.
I agree. I never thought about that, but it's so true. It's so true. I love that. Thank you for mentioning that. Okay. And goal length, so are you thinking
I'm not
mid back, waist, booty, knees?
Actually, with my hair, I'm not thinking about length, I'm thinking about volume. I don't see myself with length. With my natural loose hair, I had length, really length, big length and volume. But with this freeform, I only see volume. When I think of myself with length, it's bothering me. I don't know, because length means less volume for me.
It's true, it does. What are the products that you use? If you use any, because I know freeform, it could be as simple as water, It's really whatever you feel comfortable with.
I'm the kind of person that I don't think products make the hair. I think your eating habit, your drinking habit makes your hair.
Yes.
I don't think products can better the way your hair looks. You see, Gorilla Girl?
No!
Love that. I only use water and pomade.
Okay. Okay. Do you do your own pomade or no?
Coconut, not coconut. Coconut is drying, but other oil.
Okay.
Oh, I use rose water.
Ooh.
Rose water is my best. Okay, I only use rose water.
Rose water. Next question. How often do you wash? I put /maintain because in the lock community, when we talk about maintenance, we're mostly talking about retwisting. In her case, since she's freeforming, she's not necessarily retwisting, but you did mention crocheting, and you also have twist as well in there. So like, what is your washing routine, maintenance routine?
My maintenance routine, since I have freeform, I really have a lot of loose hair. You see, this is a loose hair. So my maintenance is only putting the loose hair around a lock.
Yes,
That's
yes.
another thing I do.
Do you separate your locks?
I do.
Okay.
Because they
combine.
They combine, like 1 week they all together. So I always have to separate them, but not maybe twice a month, not every week.
Not often. Yeah. Next question. Do you have a method to maintain your locks? Like I said, she is freeform, so we're not talking about interlocking or palm rolling or retying or retwisting, but you did mention that you separate them, or from time to time you put some extra the loose hair into a lock.
Yes. Method. When I sleep, I try to sleep with a satin scarf, but since I like my hair to be poofy, I don't really put it every night.
Okay.
So I have a satin pillowcase.
Nice.
And that's pretty much it. That's it. Every 2 days I put rose water, and I don't like touching my hair.
Nice. Okay. So very low maintenance in the sense that you don't play in your hair or not style, but you don't maintain the hair in terms of keeping it.
But I have twists there, and they keep unraveling. You see, I can unravel them like
easily,
that.
Yeah.
And I just put it back together.
Oh, so you'll retwist from time to time.
I retwist the twist.
Retwist, yeah. Retwist
not
the twist.
the scalp, just the end.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Next question is, do you intend to freeform, semi-freeform, or regular retwist? I know you're on a freeform journey, but do you plan on staying on the freeform journey? Do you plan on semi-freeforming and retwist like maybe once or twice a year or 4 times a year? What are you thinking?
I think that I would like to stay freeform for the whole time, but I know for a fact that when my hair is gonna get longer, I will semi-freeform.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Next question. Have some of your locks unraveled? You did mention your twists will unravel very easily.
Yes, they did. Actually, I started with a lot of twists, and half of them unraveled, and I did put it back together.
Okay.
So they did unravel, but the one that unraveled from the scalp, I didn't put it back.
Interesting. And then now my question is, what is the hardest part of having locks and the best part of having locks?
The hardest part is to meet new people.
They did mention that. I was watching a lock expectation video, and they did mention that like people have des préjugés, genre they have presumptions, I guess.
Assumptions.
Assumptions about people with locks. So how is it difficult for you to meet people?
When you meet people, you always have to give your other text that you created to explain yourself. Let me do an example.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Kemcfly, and then say, oh, I like your hair. It's really different. And then I say, yes, it's different.
I would prefer if people said unique.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say different.
Unique, different, and then they're like, is it really your hair? Is it a wig? Then I have to explain myself. No, it's locks. Do you wash your hair? You see, I was.
Oh, that's the question I don't accept. Do you wash your hair? Because we never ask Caucasian people if they wash their hair. You know, I was actually surprised to know that they wash their hair every day. I was shook. I was like, really? You put water on your hair every day? Like drench it? Wow. And then dry it?
The funny thing is, I had the white friend, and they told me that they wash their hair every day because it gets oily.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
for us, we need the oil. Skin
gets oily when it's dry. So if you keep washing your hair every day, it keeps drying and creating more oil. And I'm not white, so I can't speak. I'm only speaking for myself, how my hair is. And let me know in the comment if it's true. How does your hair work? I'm also curious to know, because back then...
You were shook.
I was shocked that people were born with straight hair, and their straight hair was with them all along their life.
Yeah, that's crazy. To us. Okay, and best part about your locks?
Is to wake up every day, not doing anything.
Yes, the low maintenance. My best part, I would say, and I mentioned it in my first video, is that you have parts. Well, in my case, I already have parts for my braids, because I'll braid my hair in locks. So I'm like, I can just choose the lock that I want to braid, and that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best part.
It's just the low maintenance.
I'm not saying that we are lazy.
No.
We are smart.
Yes. Yes. I'll leave it on that note. Okay, next question. Have your locks taught you anything?
My locks taught me more about myself. Yes. With this set especially, I can tell that before I thought I was unbothered by people, by the way I look. And then with this set,
you really learn.
I really learned, because your appearance is part of yourself. So when people do look at you, they say, maybe she's not a person with confidence. And I had to step up, to not rely on my hair, but rely on my personality.
Yeah, definitely agree. And it's not really my last question because I have more, but have your locks changed your idea of beauty?
Yes, it has. The more I observe I'd like to write a book about human. Human for me is like, from the way you were born from now, what happened. So I like studying. And from my hair, I can tell who I am, but from another person's hair, I can tell who they are.
Yeah.
I've learned that people with thin hair, part of their personality, if their hair are thin, that means that they're really fragile and sensitive.
Yeah.
But they are really soft, not
yeah, I
small,
know.
but soft, but really comforting. Because they know how it feels.
Yeah.
But people with thicker hair, my hair is actually really thin, but people with thicker hair have better resilience. So they live a lot of hard event, but they keep coming back. So they bounce back.
That's super interesting. Super interesting. Actually, my last question was pertaining to not your locks, but your loose natural hair. So you did do a first set of locks, and you ended up, did you cut them? Did you unravel them? Because it's short, you had a short period of loose natural hair. So how did you transition from this first set of locks to the second set of locks? And how was your experience with your loose natural hair?
Can you put a picture from my Instagram?
Sure.
So
Sure.
she'll put a picture there of my loose hair.
Which is beautiful. It's a whole crown.
Yes, I had really big hair, but the process to get there, because me, when I live stress, my hair fall. So I had to learn how to grow my hair, especially because 4C hair is not, we don't really see long 4C hair, but I had to learn that it exists and I can get there. So I get my way there with long, thick 4C hair. Then another event with stress happened. So all my hair was falling and I didn't know what to do, so I cut them all. So it was growing back. And then as soon as it was like a length short, I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
I started doing crochet instant lock. Then with this set, at first it was good, but my life was really stressful.
Yeah.
So it was thin, really thin. I didn't like that.
Okay.
So I unraveled them.
Wow, how did you do that?
With a needle.
Okay.
It took me 1 week.
Wow.
1 week, but I unraveled them. The hair were behind my locks was really rough. So I had to cut them. I don't like when this is rough.
Yeah, it's hard to manage.
It's hard to manage, and for me, hard hair belongs to broken hair. Because if it's hard, you can feel the texture of your hair, and the end is really rough. For me, it was broken.
Okay.
From the way I unraveled unraveled them, so I cut them. So I began with short hair. My hair grew really slow.
Okay.
So it's been one year that I had, almost 2 years with short hair.
Yeah.
And it's still at a short length. So my journey with loose hair was difficult because I didn't want to manage my hair anymore. I was fed up.
Yeah, it's tiring, especially when it's short.
So I wasn't doing anything with my hair and it was loose. So I told myself I might as well relock them. It's the same thing, but now it's a hairstyle.
Wow.
So I started my locks, and I'm myself because I like doing things myself. If I can do it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, I prefer my lock journey and my loose hair. I don't like my short hair because it was a process. It was me living a lot of hard events, and I don't really relate this period with good
times. Yeah, with good memories. Wow. Okay, well, on that note, I'm so happy you answered all my questions. I learned so much more about your hair, your journey, yourself as well, and I got some good anecdotes too. But I would just like to end this video asking, what would you like to tell people about your journey and also about yourself and what you are planning for the future? Any projects or ideas?
I really like this question because it was really different, and
she's like approving my badge of a great host.
Yes.
She's like, yeah, that's the question I was waiting for.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that since day one.
Thank you.
So, if you want to start locs, I don't know why you're waiting, but you will regret it after. You will regret it.
Yes. Do it now, not tomorrow. Do it now.
If you want to restart your 5th set of locs, do it now.
Yes.
We don't care if it's the 5th, the first time. Just do it. We don't care. Just
do it.
And if you are natural, be natural. I liked natural. I really like natural hair. If your hair is natural, rock it.
And loose and locked are natural hairstyles.
Yes.
Both of them.
My project, I'm starting my clothing company.
Ooh.
For me, I'm painting on clothing.
Nice.
So I paint your personality on the clothing. I meet you, we talk, and then I do a design. You give me the permission, and you wear the clothes. It's designed for you.
Wow. Wow.
I'll send you some pictures that you
Yes.
can put there.
Well, I'll definitely support. I'll get my first set of
So
clothing.
you'll see the website's always done, the picture are
Great.
but you'll see my project for now is to hustle.
Yes.
But I want to go back to Africa.
Me too.
Yes,
Me too.
I really want to go back 5 years.
Okay.
I gave myself 10 years, but with Rona,
Yeah.
5 years.
I had planned that my 25th anniversary would be my last winter. But yes, with everything going on, I'm giving it time, but I gotta go.
We got to go.
Yeah.
We got to go. They told us to go back to Africa.
Yeah, we're going.
We're going.
I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna have another conversation with you on my channel because there's so much more to talk about. I love this video. I love this video. Thank you for being on my channel. And welcome Kemcfly. And yes, put in the comments, like she said, how you guys feel about your lock journey. You know, do you see any representation of Freeform locks? And even drop your favorite Freeform lock inspo so I can add them into our collection of representation.
Yes, that would be really nice. If you want to ask her a question, you can ask her. If you want to get to know me, she'll leave all my info.
All of it, the website, the store, whatever.
Whatever you want.
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Thank you. And I'll put more Freeform lock models just so we can put representation, at least on this channel.